everybody. Welcome back to C&BSports. Bryson here.
I'm Chris.
Hope you enjoyed last week's video.
We haven't been here in a while. We're going to do some college football this week. Bryson, I don't know what the hell he's been doing, but we're back, though, and we're going to do some college football starting out. Let's talk about Georgia-Auburn. Big game of the week. Was going to be the big game of the week. We didn't get to do it because this man, once again.
My apologies.
Georgia-Auburn. Go for it. You're up.
They won 21-14. Y'all's defense, I don't know what happened in the second half.
Yeah.
We needed Auburn to win that game for Florida could clinch the East, but
it didn't happen. So
Georgia's going to Atlanta. So.
Georgia's going to the SEC Championship. Offense still don't impress me. Still think they could have a shot to lose to A&M. I don't think they will, but there's a chance. It could always happen from. Still not looking that good. I mean, 13 for 28 is not that good, but he's winning ball games. He's throwing touchdowns, 3 TDs, only 110 yards though.
I had to blame Bo Nix for the loss for Auburn. That last play was like 4th and 2. Had a running back off a little slant route, wide open, and threw right behind him. That was a big game changer.
Well, I don't think the game, if our offense was better, I don't think the game would have been close, besides the end of the game there where they scored a couple times. But running ball is improving for Georgia. Swift, 17 carries, 106 yards. He's improving every game, in my opinion.
Had that nasty spin move.
Yeah. He's improving every game. If we keep running the ball, we just got to get better scoring, passing.
Y'all need to run some more RPO, running up the middle and go work every time.
Yeah. And, Auburn just ain't got the offense. They can't score the ball. Bo Nix, young quarterback, I think he'll be all right.
He'll be all right. Get years on the road, but they need a lot of work.
But, just got to keep from turning over the ball and just get more IQ playing the game.
Big upset, Iowa over Minnesota.
Had a little bit more Georgia game here.
My apologies.
Go Dogs. Baylock with the big TD early in the game. And that's all I want to say about Baylock. He had a big touchdown early in the game, first quarter.
Big upset of the week. Iowa over Minnesota. I was not expecting that one. I was hoping the Gophers could go possibly undefeated and maybe playoff bound, but that right there just screwed up their whole opportunity. Yeah,
that game surprised me. Minnesota got their first loss, and they started out slow, getting down early 13-0. But, I didn't think Iowa would be able to score that much, to be honest with you. Their defense is pretty good, but they just hadn't been good on the offensive end.
Tanner Morgan had a good game, 368 yards, 1 touchdown. I was just not expecting Minnesota to lose that game. I was telling Chris earlier, 2-3 weeks ago, that Minnesota could possibly be on the outside looking in, 5 or 6. But
from what I know, could be mistaken. I think they struggled at the beginning, had some close games with, I want to say Georgia Southern and some other teams that are not that good. So, and then all of a sudden they win. They won some games and were undefeated. Who knows how? But the quarterback for Minnesota tried to get it done. He had 368 yards, and they just basically couldn't get the ball in the end zone. So
good game though.
Yeah, and
sorry.
I was running back. I believe had some big plays in the game, but it was mainly their defense. He only had 95 yards, but going back and watching the game, he had some big runs and won the game on offense at least. Goodson, that's his name anyway.
Comeback of a lifetime for Oklahoma Baylor.
Yeah, this might be the game of the year, if not LSU Alabama. This was a very good game. Comeback. I did not see this coming. After 28-3, I believe it was, and 31-10, whatever it was, I turned it off. We wasn't watching the game. We started watching LSU Mississippi, and it was a crazy comeback.
Jalen Hurts had 297 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and also 114 rushing yards.
Yeah, 114 rushing yards. That's ridiculous. It didn't look too good at the beginning of the game.
Looked very slow. I don't know.
He got some turnovers. Turned over the ball a couple times. I want to say he fumbled once through interception. They were getting to him.
I want to say he fumbled about 2 or 3 times, honestly, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And the defense for Oklahoma got a big fumble in the third quarter. Game changer. I believe that's where it turned all the momentum. I want to say they were down by 1 or 2 scores, but they got a big turnover, and Oklahoma just looked ready and it just changed the momentum of the game, in my opinion. And the defense played a lot better in the second half, too. I believe Oklahoma only scored one time.
Yeah.
So, and the quarterback also for Baylor, he tried to get it done. I mean, he scored, 68 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. The first 2 touchdowns they scored was rushing. He played real good, but in the end, in my opinion, Jalen Hurts, if you went back and watched the game, you see his face. He was kind of serious the whole time. He didn't look frustrated at all. Even when they were scoring, he didn't get excited. He wasn't really pumped. He was just focusing on winning the game, in my opinion. So, anything else you got to say about that game?
Just a good comeback. 28-3 off the get-go. I was like, damn, this is going to be a blowout.
Oh, and another player for Baylor, Mims, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he got hurt at the end of the game there when Baylor was trying to score, but he had a big game, was one of the Baylor's top receivers.
And on to my favorite game of the weekend, LSU Ole Miss.
Yeah, it wasn't that close of a game.
But let me tell you something right now. John Rise Plumlee.
Yeah, this is the game we watched. We watched this game. This game got us excited watching this dude run the ball. What did he have?
He had 125 yards passing, 1 interception. This man had 21 carries, 212 yards, and 4 touchdowns. A quarterback.
Yeah, he was breaking
that
tackles.
Boy was toting that rock.
Yeah, he was breaking tackles and everything. Somebody told me he used to be a Georgia commit. I don't know. He was supposed to be committed to Georgia.
Jeez.
And I guess decommit. I don't know, but that sucks, right? I mean, he was
even though they lost. I got to give it to them. I mean, hell, they put up 37 on them.
Yeah, that was. I
want to say they had about 600 total yards on them too.
Yeah, that was an exciting game to watch. Even though they wasn't close, it got times where he was running the ball and it just got you like, hey, they make it come back. But it was a fun game to watch.
Joe Burrow's had an amazing game. 32 for 42, 489 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, and also another big guy, Jamar Chase. I
told you before we begin, Jamar Chase. 8 receptions, 227 yards, 3 touchdowns. He broke, I don't know if he broke or tied with LSU's school record for most touchdowns in the season. But,
yeah, and even with Burrow's 2 interceptions, he's still
dotting them up.
Yeah, still played good. He did have 2 picks, but
and Clyde Edwards had 172 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, he's only 5'8", but damn, he looks like Bo Scarborough out there, just toting the rock and just moving people out of the way.
But the only good thing that gets us excited, if
exposure for
LSU. If LSU's giving up that many points to Ole Miss, even though our offense ain't that good, we might can win in a shootout if our defense can hold up enough. Just in the offense has got to play better. It's going to be a tough game, but Georgia's got a shot, I think. Close to the last game, a recap of the week. Penn State and Indiana. What was the final score of that game?
Penn State won 34-27.
If we'd have had a video last week, I want to say I almost called this game. Penn State was winning 27-21, something like that at the time. I had the right score, but again, this man wasn't here, so.
My apologies.
But the Indiana quarterback played good.
Paxton Ramsey. I don't know how to say that first name really. 31 for 41, 371 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean,
That was Indiana's or Penn State's?
I want to say Indiana. I'm not really following them, so I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm be honest. I didn't follow this game too much, but it was a good game. We had things to do during the day, but I want to say Indiana's quarterback. It was a close game anyway. In my opinion, these teams, neither one of them. Ohio State's going to stomp Penn State this week. In my opinion, it's going to expose them. They shouldn't be in the top 10, but we'll see. And one more game he does not know about. We're going to give a shout out to Blake. I don't know this dude's last name, but Blake. Clemson, with their biggest win of the year, Clemson Tigers beat the Wake Forest. Oh my God. Clemson Tigers, dude, let me tell you something. Trevor Lawrence might have had his biggest game of the year. He did play good. Even if it was against Wake Forest, he played good. 21 for 27, 4 touchdowns. Everybody was saying how bad of a year he had. Clemson, Wake Forest. What? They beat Wake Forest? Are you shitting me?
I don't understand why you got so much hate for him, honestly.
Oh, I want to give your friend a hard time now.
I just don't.
Clemson is good. Clemson's a great team. They haven't played nobody. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. I think they have a great coach.
They did last year. They whooped that ass on Alabama.
I picked them to beat Alabama. What do you mean? I told everybody Clemson was going to beat Alabama last year. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I did.
Why are you hating this season then?
Because they haven't played nobody.
They don't play anybody.
It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
I know it's not their fault, but you can't shit on them because they're not there.
I don't watch them. Don't tell me how good they are. I do not watch them. I just thought last year they lost a lot of seniors. This year they lost a lot of seniors coming up, and I don't think they're as good. They had a close game to North Carolina. I want to say they had a close game with somebody. Who was the other game? Was it Arkansas? It was somebody that's not that good. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was somebody not that good. But
shout out to CC. Clemson's great, man.
Clemson's a good team. Do I think they can win it all? Don't get me wrong. They can win it all. I just want them to play somebody good. I'm ready to see them play somebody good. And until they play somebody good, I'm going to hate on them.
I don't understand.
Just because
I don't understand where the hate's coming from.
Yeah, I love Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to be good, and I think he's going to be good in the NFL. Even though he's had a bad season, I think he's going to be good. But I want to see him play somebody. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Blake. This man doesn't really know football, I guess.
Ah, shit. This man's a Florida fan. Florida fucking sucks. Who'd they beat this week? Who'd they barely beat?
We faced Missouri, okay?
Yeah, they had it was fucking almost. They were losing like 3-0 at halftime. That damn Missouri.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia beat Florida. So I mean, what's it matter?
We didn't even show up that game.
Okay, but you did.
I'm not being a sorry ass Florida fan. Like,
anyway, you lost.
Okay. Tua's injury.
Yeah, we'll talk about. That was a bad injury. They said
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a big Bama fan. Y'all know that. Nick Saban, you screwed that man's career. That man's career, NFL career. I just don't. You should have.
I don't say that. No. I think Tua wanted to play. I think he wanted to play. Why? I mean,
Saban was smart. He was like, no, you're still damn recovery. We're going to need you for the playoff if we make the playoffs.
If my football player wants to play and he's begging me to get in, I don't know what I'd do in that situation. It's hard. I understand. He should not have had him in for that last drive. I want to say that's when he got hurt, that last drive. And yeah, this man might.
And Saban said, yeah, it was going to be the last drive and I was going to take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I still let him play, but I don't know. He shouldn't have played, but if he wants to play, I mean, that's his decision. It's a tough game.
I don't agree with it. I think Nick Saban hurt that man's career. I'm
going to be honest with you. In my opinion, I think he's a great quarterback, but I think he's going to get, in the long run, the last years, he's had a history of injuries. I believe he's just going to be injury prone a lot. I believe he's going to get hurt a lot. That's my opinion, but... he might never play football again, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm saying career done.
Yeah, I mean that's tough. That's tough, and I think this knocks Alabama out of the picture, unless.
We'll talk about that later.
Unless all
playoff scenarios, but we're gonna start a new thing called Player of the Week.
Nope. C&B Player of the Week.
Sorry, C&B Player of the Week.
Sounds better, but you're up first.
Yeah, I gotta go. I already say him. John Ross Plumlee. I mean, even though he lost, still put up those numbers. It just amazes me.
Yeah,
we should have recorded the game live because my reaction every time he was toting that ball.
Yeah, we're going to start doing some games live. We need to start doing that, NBA, college, whatever. But I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts. I just watched this dude, and he looked so focused even when they were down by so much.
I mean, you can't comeback story. I mean, good.
The Russian, he just, that's what I want from my quarterback. Not even the stats. I don't care really about stats. He just looked, even when they were down, just looking at him, how focused he was to win that game. He never got excited when they scored. He was just waiting until they won. So, we're going to move on. Heisman. I'm going with Joe Burrow, as every week. Sorry, Clemson, Travis Etienne. I just going with
hate to do it to him. I had Travis Etienne, but I got to switch up Joe Burrow's name. I mean, my God, he's destined to win it. He's having an absolutely great season.
Don't get me wrong. Clemson's quarterback's right behind him. I don't think he's going to win because, you're going with...
Trevor Lawrence is behind him?
I mean, Clemson's running back. You know what I meant, damn it. But yeah, Joe Burrow. And Jalen Hurts is in the conversation. Clemson's running back, but I believe in the end it's going to be Joe Burrow. Top 4. Let's go with them. Who you got?
1, LSU.
LSU. Ohio State's right there, too. LSU's having some close games. I'm going to go LSU. 2, Ohio State. 3,
Clemson.
I'm gonna give it to Wake Forest. No, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to Clemson. I'm just kidding. Clemson's a good team.
Oh man, that's
and number 4. Who you going?
I got Georgia.
Yeah, I got Georgia too. Alabama. I'm going with top because Alabama. If Alabama had Tua, I'm going by. If they had Tua, I would go Alabama. But they don't have Tua no more. You got to go with who the best team is. They ain't gonna have Tua, and I just believe Georgia's gonna be the better team. And I don't know. I just hope Georgia's offense can do better, but you got to go with them. So, anything else? Top 4? No, nothing you want to say?
That's all I was say. I mean, it's going to a lot of outside teams looking in. They got Bama, Oregon possibility, but
All right, prediction games: Georgia, Texas A&M, Bryson.
I got Georgia 42-28.
42. We're gonna put up 40. Hell, hey, if we put up 42 on Saturday, we are gonna beat LSU. Because no way in hell our offense can put up 42. Damn, 42, eh? Hell yeah. I hope we put up 42. Shit. 42? Ooh, I got Georgia 28-17. I believe it's going to be closer. Georgia's offense hasn't shown me shit. 42 points? Are you kidding me? I hope so. Oh, my God. This man's got me excited. Let's go to Baylor, Texas. Let's go Baylor, Texas. There's not too many, but there's a few big games, but not too many. Baylor, Texas, who you got?
Baylor 35-7.
35-7.
Texas sucks.
That's a possibility. Yeah, I believe so too. I'm gonna go with Baylor. I don't know if they'll put up this much. I just believe in the end, maybe garbage time they will. 42-21. Baylor. It's a rivalry game. You never know. I believe they're going to put up some points. I don't believe they're just going to roll over, so I believe they'll put up a little bit. All right, let's move on. Michigan, Indiana. Who you got? I did not even know the score.
Nice. I got the upset. I got 28-24 Indiana.
28-24 Indiana.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I'm going to go Indiana. Also, I think I'm going to go Indiana. Michigan, they've had some big wins, but I just believe Indiana is going to be able to score the ball, and I'm going to go with 27-21 Indiana over Michigan upset. Big game of the week. Even though I don't think it's going to be that big of a game. Penn State, Ohio State. Who you got?
I got 38-6 Ohio State.
38-6. God dang. It could happen. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to go with Ohio State 52-21.
God dang.
52. That's Ohio State. I don't know if they're going to put up that much, but I just don't believe Penn State's going to. I think they're going to say, hey, Penn State, they don't belong in the top 10.
No, they don't.
I believe they're going to try to show they don't belong in the top 10. But
prove me wrong, that's all I got to say.
Yeah. Is there anything else we got?
I want to talk about some college football scenarios.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Could happen. So, you got to think LSU, so has A&M. Could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
my thing is, Alabama, Auburn still got to play.
Yeah.
Auburn could be Alabama, shoots them out. Then you got to think. Now, this is what I've really been thinking about. Georgia and LSU's in SEC championship, right?
And Georgia loses to LSU. Who's in after that?
Okay, but
go ahead.
If, keyword if, Georgia wins, I could see LSU going to 4.
Yeah, LSU. No doubt. LSU would go to 4, I think.
I don't think Alabama is going to make playoffs this year. Only if Georgia wins. Georgia loses.
Even, okay. Say the committee looks at it like this. Tua's out. Now that Tua's out, say Alabama wins out. Alabama beats Auburn, close game. They stay at them, and Georgia loses to LSU.
Alabama comes in.
I mean, now that Tua's out, you don't think they're going to give another team a chance like Oregon? Or who else is down there? I'm trying to think. Oregon or, I mean.
Utah, I mean.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Baylor lost. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would still say Alabama gets in, but I don't.
You still got Oklahoma looking in too, but I just.
Oklahoma's had too many close games. They've given up too many points. Too much. They gave up too many points. I don't see them getting in. But, yeah, I don't know any other.
It's gonna come interesting when that time comes.
When you look at it down to who you think is gonna be in the Final Four?
Final Four. I gotta say, I would love to see if it stays like how it is right now. You got LSU 1, Ohio State 2, Clemson 3, Georgia 4. But past all that, I hope LSU and Clemson's on one side of each other. I would love to see that game. LSU and Clemson. I would love to see that game.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good game.
So hopefully the top 3 stay the same, from my opinion. I think LSU Ohio State could be possibly a good game. Clemson and Georgia or Clemson Alabama. I got
Well, who you got it for? If you saying those 3, you say LSU beats Georgia. Obviously, who would you be for?
So Georgia beats LSU.
No, well, who you saying? You saying Georgia's gonna be LSU? You saying LSU's gonna be Georgia? What are you saying? I'm saying prediction.
Well, if LSU beats Georgia in the SEC championship, I got LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, then Bama or whoever. So maybe surprise pick Oregon.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think it's gonna be LSU. I'm saying Georgia's gonna lose. I'm sorry. LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and then if they put Oregon, I think Alabama's gonna lose to Auburn, and I think
Alabama's gonna lose to Auburn too. I think
it's gonna be one of those. I think like Oregon or somebody's gonna have to hop in. I don't know who they're gonna.
It's gonna be a blowout. They hop in, but my prediction is LSU Clemson in the last final game. I think that's gonna be nail biter. Honestly, that'd be a good game to watch.
Oh well, that's it. You got anything else?
No, that's about it. Appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Thank you.
Peace.